Okay, so plan is we're gonna go get Heat Blast, we're gonna go and max him out, and we're gonna go try the Heat Blast stuff out, because Heat Blast has this fun combination of he can fly around the place really good, but also the fun combination of, hey, he can still fight pretty good, unlike Stink Fly and Accelerate, who are, you know, not exactly as battle-orientated as what Heat Blast might be. But, yeah, so they definitely didn't just, you know, cut between the last video and this video, and definitely didn't have a gap in between where we went and checked out the Minomi mod update. Fun fact, when I did the, I did the mod review for Minomi, and, you know, okay, cool, we got an update and stuff. I'd forgotten how long it had been since we got, like, a sizable update from that mod, because I went looking back at my previous reviews for, like, the last one, and I think it was in 2022. Correct me if I'm wrong, was that the last time we got a sizable update from that mod? I mean, the last time they added, like, Delvers and junk in, because obviously they've done updates since then, but most of it's just been bug fixes and stuff like that. It's generally been nearly 3 years since they did a big update. I think a bunch of stuff. Or am I tripping at this point? I'm not sure. But, yeah, either way, it was cool to see Minomi get updated. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Also, it was, you know, giving me time to look at the comments and stuff for, you know, the Ben 10 stuff. Glad people have been enjoying the Ben 10 little series. Although, yeah, but it sounds a bit like... It says that we're going to wrap this up, like, soon. And then literally this mod's going to update and change its entire system. So I'm going to be back playing it again. You know, I'm fine with that. There are worse fights. There are worse fights than having to go play more Ben 10. Ben 10 is pretty fun. And this mod has been pretty good. So, I wouldn't mind having to play it again. But I don't, because it decides to update right after I finish the serious thing I want. I'm out of food. Oh dear. Alright, anyway. I saw some comments. Obviously, no different suggestions and things. I got a couple of things associated with the old code spammer here. So, just want to quickly note a thing of, I got comments saying, hey, you're doing it wrong. You're missing so many combinations. Well, no, not really. As long as I don't enter the same combination in twice, it'll take me just as long to go through them all. Like... The order in which I do them doesn't matter as long as I'm doing them all one at a time anyway, like, it makes no difference. But, yeah, I'll share a comment saying, hey, it only takes you like 10 minutes to go through 1,000 combinations. It's not that hard. Look. Counting to 1,000,000 isn't hard. It doesn't mean many people are going to sign up to bloody do it, though, does it? Just like, just because something's not hard doesn't mean it's not also tedious. But, yeah, I do have some time to kill. I'm going to wait for this to fill up. I'm going to wait and, you know, let Heat Blast have a go with it. While I'm doing that, I might as well very quickly run through some combinations and see what the, see what I can get. That said, though, I've just remembered the fact that, okay, I'm going to have to go and get my codes, because otherwise I'm going to forget which numbers are the ones I'm not meant to change. Back. That's less than ideal. I need, like, I know the 6 and 6 are 2 of them. I just forget where I have 3 of them so far. I forget what the other one is. There's a 6 and there's a 6. I think it's the 7 at the end, but I don't know for sure. So I need to go grab the code thing again just to make sure. But sure, while I'm waiting for Heat Blast thing to fill up and, you know, train Heat Blast, I will run through combinations just in the off chance I get it. Because you never know. I might get it. I might randomly unlock Master Mode. That'll make life a lot simpler. Plus I needed food anyway, so... I can't believe I'm out of food. Actually, I can fully believe I'm out of food. We haven't had to get food in a while. Hey, do I actually have food stored up? Or have I, like, burnt through it all at this point? Well, it's not looking good, because I haven't had much reason to collect food is a problem. And, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to go tear this village apart for its wheat, I think. Also, yeah, what are our codes? Okay, it's the 7. It's the 667, okay. Well, I'm going to keep those on me. Then, yeah, while I'm waiting for Heat Blast thing, I'll run through combinations and we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, hold on, there's tons of wheat in here, isn't there? Yeah. We'll just steal the wheat over here. This'll be fine. Easy OG. You know, it's crazy looking through these comments and stuff. And, you know, I've got one saying, you know, I got 4 of the Master Code thingies, and I you know, brute force the last 2. And I'm like, yeah, this guy gets it. Like, doing a 100 code thing is so much, like, it sounds so much less tedious than doing 1,000. Like, 1,000, it's so much, it's a whole 10 times more. It's madness. But yeah, that's the whole thing. But it is interesting seeing, so obviously, you know, people have been around the channel for a while, they call me Gingy. Then I just got a comment saying, hey, pal. Or, PS, pal. And I'm just looking at that, I'm like, who calls me pal? I'm so not used to seeing that. I'm so used to everyone just calling me Gingy or something. So the either the person just talked that way, or either that other said you're a person, potentially. Who could say? So that's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting some of these comments. Also got one recommending, hey, when you're playing on a mod that doesn't have like a bunch of outfits and stuff, maybe change your skin. Dude, I've had this skin on since I did Otaku Warfare. Like, I'm never switching again. Okay, that's not true. I'll probably end up switching at some point. But I have no reason to switch. I like having the avatar tattoos and all that. And also, yeah, this outfit works really good for when I want to dress up in modded clothes. Now, to be fair, the comment did say, but if you're in a mod that, you know, doesn't give you a bunch of clothes now, maybe, like, get a different skin so you're not walking around in shorts. Thing is, though, I don't mind walking about in shorts. It doesn't bother me. Plus, it's a Ben 10 thing. A lot of time, one, I'm not even looking at myself most of the time, and two, I turn into an alien, so yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this skin. But interestingly, yeah, so I put this skin on back when we were doing Otaku Warfare, because at that point I was playing as I was using the Avatar mod as one of the power systems, and yeah, and other people were doing other stuff. I also got a comment saying, hey, what are you doing on Otaku Warfare? I'm just sat there like, it's not even my series. I'm not the one that could, I can't make it. I'd have to call it something else for one if I was going to try that. I couldn't call it Otaku Warfare. Otaku Warfare wasn't my brainchild. That was, like, I thought of similar things of, like, you know, using a bunch of different mods together, but I didn't have that name. That name came from Crazy Mitch. Mitch was the one that thought of Otaku Warfare of a name. So, if I was going to do a series like that, either I'd need Mitch to call, so I could call it Otaku Warfare, because, like, I know it doesn't really matter that much. Like, it's not like, you know, it's not like he actually owns the name or anything like that. But at the same time, like, I know he's the one that came up with it. I know it's from him. And thus, I would feel weird taking the name when I know he, like... It's been a long time now, but at one point he was really excited about the idea of making a series called Otaku Warfare. So, I would like to do a series like that, though, where we have a bunch of different power systems. I don't think it would work very well. Like, because systems, the power systems are so, like... There's big gaps in power between a lot of the systems. So I don't think a thing like that would work nowadays very well, but I'd be interested in trying it at the very least. For fun. I don't know what mods I'd put together, though. So my thing. Like, the obvious contenders are you just do the ones made by the Demon Slayer guy. You know, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece. Like, those three can all go together. Very easily. But yeah, beyond that point on 1.20. Hard to say. I suppose technically you could have a person using Ben 10, but I don't think they're going to do very well against the people from, like, Jujutsu Kaisen and stuff that are doing, like, you know, hundreds of damage in a single swing. Okay, about 300 combinations down. I'm working through the system using the 2 digits over there, just slowly moving them up bit by bit. And then rotating this one round as, like, my last number. Just because I have to right click in order to go with everything, so that seems like the nicest way of doing it. But, yeah, knowing my luck, it's probably way up there, the numbers, because, yeah, obviously every time I enter a code, the odds of me getting the code, obviously, you know, increase, because, you know, at that point, you know, we've tried out a bunch of codes. Odds are it's not going to be the very last digit. So, odds are it's not going to take 1,000 combinations to get there. I understand all that. Does it make it any more or less of a daunting task, though, that you're entering 1,000 combinations? Using my little scrolly wheel here. But either way, sure, we'll brute force it, work through it. I've got, like, a reason to do it now, because I'm waiting for this thing to fill up a bunch anyway. But yeah, in this case now, that's up to 400. Sure, let's have a quick blast, this heat blast, though. And, hey game, you feel like playing ball with me today? Come on, Omnitrix. Let me go the guy I want. Heap! You. Nah, it could have been simple, could have. Let's try that again. Yeah, apparently the rotating between aliens does use up some of your time, though. From what I heard. So that's interesting. Right, anyway. Bam. So currently we're Heat Blast. Heat Blast has no levels currently in though. We get a Pyrokinesis Shield, we get defense stuff, the surfing ability, heat absorption, flight, armor toughness. So a lot of defensive stuff, some offensive stuff, and then you get Fire Tornado. Cool. Right, anyway. Bonk. No reason to check. Right, oh, might as well check a little bit. Oh, the flame move does count. Oh, cool. I was wondering if like any of our moves would count for us getting the experience. Yeah, it does. Because obviously some aliens let you, some aliens doesn't. Seems to depend a little. Yeah, okay, this first 5 levels are always the easiest. Oh my god, look at all that XP. It's beautiful. Bonk. There we go. 5 levels, just like that. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit longer to get the last 5. To be fair, I did run through 400 of the Omnitrix combinations during that time. Okay. There we go. Let's just do some upgrades then. With this, we can get the flight ability if we want it, which I kinda do. So, sure, let's unlock that really quick first. So we'll take heat absorption. We'll take attack +3. And yeah, they'll take flight. Also take armor toughness, that's just nice. And then, sure, let's take shield. Just so we've got some stuff there. Hold on, let me just quickly nip outside so I don't burn everything down in this stone building. Right, so obviously we've got, you know, fire, spray fire everywhere, cool. We've got right click, which lets you just string fireball, cool. What else have we got? Oh, okay, that's flight, okay, hold on. Oh, we just hold that. What's X? Oh, it's heat absorption, okay. Why have I not got the shield unlocked? Create a fiery shield in front of you that blocks damage and burns nearby enemies. I unlocked it though. Yo, the flying thing is pretty cool though. Yo, he may not be as fast as Stinkfly. Maybe. I'm not sure. He may be. He's definitely cooler though, the way he flies. Definitely cooler though, isn't he? Like, what fall damage? No fall damage. Beautiful. Okay, so for him it's just literally double click space and he starts flying. So that's very cool. Where'd that dog go? Where'd that dog? Bunk. And yeah, heat absorption. Ooh. Ooh, that's fancy. Hold on. Bring in the heat. There we go. I think we got regeneration while we're doing that. Ooh. That's very nice. Oh, okay, you have to shift to do the shield. Oh, there we go. I was thinking, like, how do we unlock things now? I just remembered there. Yeah, comments keep telling me the fact if you shift, especially with Heat Blast, you get other moves. For example, it changes over this flamethrower apparently. Oh, it becomes a breath attack. Okay. Okay, I was about to say what's actually different. It's the same attack. Okay, it looks like the same attack, but it's slightly different. Okay. Anyway, untransform. We're going to continue. Oh, wait, hold on. Can we do it? Can we unlock Master Mode while it's on cooldown? I don't want to risk that. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait until the watch powers up again. Then we'll try again. Oh, there we go. Watch is back online. Beautiful. And yeah, with that we begin the cycle once more. Rotating between the numbers. I am so curious how far I'm going to go with this. I was really hoping it somehow was just a really low down number. I'd get really lucky, but we're nearly halfway through. We ain't got it yet. So I'm betting at this point it's going to be quite a high number. Oh. I don't know what number that said there before it happened. But we got Master Mode. It was on 50 something. It was on, or 500 and something, I should say. It was on, like, what was that, like 56, 55 or something in there? Okay, that wasn't too bad. I waited about half the codes in order to do it. But yeah, look, I get it. That doing 1,000 combinations for this, it's very much doable. It doesn't take an absurd amount of time. But at the same time, it's just standing around entering codes in for ages, and you've got to go through them all, you know. So it's tedious in its own way, especially if you've got other stuff you want to be doing. I did realize though, since I'm gonna be standing here waiting for the heat blast thing anyway, I may as well just do it while we're here. So, all right, with that, I believe with Master Mode on, that means I can now transform. It won't give me the wrong alien, and I can pretty much just stay in mode forever if I fancy it. So that's very useful. Oh yeah, hold on, what am I doing that for? Burn! Yeah. Absorb heat. Go away, maggots. Alright, so we get no more timeouts. We can now switch between aliens pretty much freely. With master mode. And yeah, if we go out, we should be able to just go straight back in, correct? If I go badoop. Wrong button. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. We got the master code. Huzzah. Right, okay. With that done, yeah, I guess I'll max out Heat Blast so I can try out his. I say, do I need to max him out? I'll still want to unlock. Obviously, we want, yeah, the tornado moving stuff. There's, okay, I do want surfing, so I need to get to at least 9. So I basically should just max him out at that point, shouldn't I? Like, I may as, if I want to get this, like, I may as well just max him out at that point and get it done with, eh? But yeah, hold on. Was there any other Omnitrix settings in here? The only thing left is failsafe. Which, So, I was trying to remember how this went again. So, failsafe in, like, Ben 10 was basically Ben 10's Omnitrix would save his life, so it would transform into an alien stuff to keep him alive. Apparently in here it doesn't so much do that, and it more acts like a total of undying. Or something, is what I heard. So, okay. I don't know how that works. I kind of want to try it, though. So, I may as well max out Heat Blast and get the last Omnitrix setting just to see how it goes. So, sure. Anyway. Heat Blast! Let's give it a try. Fire thought. Oh, well, it looks like that. Yo, can't say I was expecting it to do that. That's pretty cool. Wait, hold on. Does that count for... Oh, it counts. Okay. Yeah, I'm still getting XP for that. Yo, Heat Blast is so good for training, apparently. Because he actually does just get all the experience for all his attacks and stuff. Yo. That's pretty handy. Alright, I better let that fill up again so I can actually get a decent amount of experience. But okay, Fire Tornado, like, I'm trying it down here. It looks pretty cool. All Heat Blast stuff looks pretty cool. I really want to try the surfing now. Uh-oh. Did I go AFK for a moment there? Let my stuff build up? Absolutely. Did I then perish to a corpse maggot because they started dying amongst themselves? Also, absolutely. Anyway. Wrong one. Heat Blast. We're nearly there. I'm AFK, let it build up really quick. Stepped to the room for a moment, and that was my mistake. Anyway. Bladonk. We should have more than enough things here to finish this off. I left for like 10 minutes. Done. Actually, hold on. Who else do we want to build up really quick? We have more experience left over. Ghost Freak! Yeah, get out of here. Get some free XP on Ghost Freak, may as well. Don't need to, but now that we can get the Master Command, we can just move it and other things freely, so... Might as well. Well, Ghost Freak a tiny more bit. Okay, yeah, we need to try to Heat Blast last bits, though. I want to try the surfing ability out. And then it'll turn on failsafe, because then maybe something like that wouldn't occur well, but nah, I was gone for too long. I stepped out of the room for a moment. That was my mistake. I checked out for a moment. That was my mistake. Alright, hold on. Toss all this away. Dum-ba-dum. You know, I was about to walk out here, then I realized, oh wait, hold on, we're Ghost Freak. We don't need to walk anywhere. Right, Bladoosh. We need Heat Blast. So. Flight. Defense. Done. Without our armor. Maxed out. Oh, okay. So how do we surf? We be in the air. So, like, can we... Yeah, okay, so we can do the flying thing. Oh, okay. Wrong one. Badoop. Let's try all this so I can see it better. Folks, I do want pictures, so... Okay, surfing, I think, is actually quicker than Stink Fly, then. Like, hello? This is really quick. This is so quick. Yo, Heat Blast, you're so fast. Okay, Heat Blast might actually be the way to travel around. Now that I don't have a timer as well, I could technically go anywhere, like, really, really fast. It would be an issue. Don't have much reason to go very far, though, because of, you know, at this point, like, what's the reason you want to go far in this mod is for the Master Controller that I've got that. I don't need to go very far. The mod. Yeah, I definitely think, this mod mixed in with, like, a bunch of other, mods So you have, like, more reasons to go traveling around and stuff. That or if you're just playing with other people. Really cool. Plus, then once you unlock the master control, then you've kind of got freedom to kind of go through places, like, super fast. Very cool as well. Okay. Just want to try out its capabilities now in an actual fight, now that we've got our power maxed out. Aka, how strong are some of our things now? So, hey, if we throw a fireball at that guy there. That actually did quite a bit there. Hello. Yeah, even that, like... Obviously, it's not like the same power as, like, one of the hits from forearms and stuff. But given the fact this guy can literally also fly at the same time, like, you're getting a good amount of power out of this guy. Alright, hold on. Spin! Okay, so that's what Fire Tornado looks like when I'm not, you know, in a confined space. Interesting. What is approaching me right now? Don't know, but it eased into the air. Oh, it's one of you. Hi! Falling Corpse Knight. I don't think you're gonna get very close to me. Gonna be honest. I do want to try the shield out real quick. Hello, Mr. Clown. Flame shield. Oh, that just burns everything. Yeah, just try and get close. See what happens. And the shield's gone. Flame breath! I don't know why it's a different move. I guess it just gives you a different animation, so why not, eh? Okay. Burn. Oh no. Caused so much fire everywhere. What if I'm blowing the place up and stuff? Absorb fire. That looks so cool. I love having the ability to just absorb the fire. That is so good. The fact that, like, I was expecting just like, turn all the fire up. I wasn't expecting to have, like, a cool animation thing attached to it. Yo, Heat Blast, Heat Blast might be up there as one of the coolest aliens in this. I mean, to be fair, it's Heat Blast, but kind of already... I think most people that have seen the show would have already figured that one out. He's probably one of the better aliens, one of the cooler aliens. That just makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Tornado! Oh my god. Maybe more optimal to go Heat Blast than Diamond Head and Forearms in an open space. Not in a confined... In a confined space, those two are definitely king. As long as they have space to move. Because, like, defensively, Diamond Head's still winning. Offensively, Forearms is still stronger. But utility-wise, like, Heat Blast has, you know, obviously a good amount of AoE stuff and junk. I mean, so does Diamond Head, to be fair. His defense isn't terrible. So there's that. It can also kind of just regenerate himself, because I can create fire everywhere. And then absorb the fire. And that literally heals me a little bit. Okay, it doesn't heal me very much, but it heals me a little bit. Oh, hey, is it that guy? Uh-oh. 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 I saw what you are. Just gonna fly into the air a little bit. Yeah, what you gotta do now? What you gotta do now, stalker? What you now? Now what you gotta do? I can't flame tornado up here. Wait, I have a bar? Ow. I have a bar thing there. What is hitting me? Wait, what? How am I being necrotic? Fly away for a moment. Let us heal for a bit. Chuck fireballs at this guy. I missed. Oh, there's a spirit here. Yo, I was wondering what was hitting me there. Back off. Oh my god. I was wondering there for a moment. Alright, hold on. Land. Spin! You're still alive! Oh my god. Burn! He's got so much HP. This guy's so tanky compared to other stuff. Okay, yeah, I guess against people at this Diamond Head are still a bit better, aren't they? Where's hitting me? Your ability's just hurting me. Hello? Alright, finally. Got him. My god. That caused quite a bit of difficult for me there. To be fair, he causes a bit of difficulty for all the aliens if I don't, you know, catch him in time. But okay, hold on. Is this guy still over here? Is he? Yeah, he's still over here. Okay. Blomp. Did you have any abilities? Oh, no, don't make it rain. Does that affect me? Like, did you have kill animations and stuff like that? But, like... Oh, you can do that. Okay, you do have stuff then. Okay, anyway. Flame Tornado! Yeah, let's see your zombies get me now. Also, I need to get inventory space. I need an empty hand to use my best attack. Well, one of my best ranged attacks. I actually shoot full-on fireball thing. It does a decent amount of damage. When I've got the energy, I think doing the tornado's pretty good. It seems to do a fair chunk, plus like the fall damage hurts things a bit. So that's good. Okay, this is going way easier because I'm not getting hurt randomly. Well, I am, but like, at least I know why this time. At least I see his magic actually doing stuff, whereas the wolf was just deciding, hey, I'm gonna hurt you. And so I was hurt. Madness. I'm glad my abilities still work in the rain. So it's just heavy water I can't deal with. Anyway. Ow. To be at least a little careful. Obviously, anytime I could just fly away and, you know, not worry about any of this, but you know. I am trying to win this fight without just fleeing. But having the ability to fly does make this a significant chunk easier for avoiding things. I just have to keep moving. Not quick enough, darn. Burn. Actually, just land. Flame tornado! Then we fly. Then we... Got him! Hello? Yeah, you can feck off. You can feck off. No, I actually punched really hard now, look at it, Hey, we actually do good work just punching. Why is there a bucket there? What is this? Stealth? Wait, what? Well, I used the spirit. Well, I don't know what the stealth thing did. It says invincibility. Okay, you just can't go invisible while you're an alien, apparently. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. Be kind of overpowered if you just splash an invisibility potion on, like, forearms or something. Probably for the best, but we're not able to just do that. That probably makes a lot of sense. Anyway, blump. Power down. Well, darn, the rain still hasn't stopped. Alright, guess we're dealing with it raining today. Okay, so we maxed out Heat Blast. We had the failsafe on. I do actually want to wait, hold on. We now have the failsafe on. I do kind of want to see how the failsafe works, just out of curiosity. So I'm just going to remove some stuff for a quick moment and just see what happens when I do it, because I'm curious. A creeper is not ideal for this situation. I'd rather not deal with a creeper for this. Hey, do we have like a regular horrible zombie creature floating around? I know it's daytime and stuff, but it's also raining, so, you know. It's not like you're having to despawn or nothing. No, okay, we're gonna make this difficult. I just wanted to try the failsafe out. Why'd I have to destroy everything? Alright, creeper, let me have it then. Go on. Go on. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the joining members AdenIsGone, and our ANBU members MonsterQ and AdenIsGone. Thank you all very much for the extra special support.